All right, I think we're going to go ahead and get started here. Good morning from HHS headquarters here in Washington, D.C. Welcome to our heat provider compliance training. My name is Meredith Williams, and this is my colleague, Amanda Walker. Amanda and I are both attorneys with the Office of Counsel to the Inspector General. We are also the co-chairs of the Heat Provider Compliance Training Initiative. Today's program is the final session out of 6 trainings that OIG has hosted across the country this spring. The training is a key component of the commitment by the Healthcare Fraud Prevention and Enforcement Action Team, known as HEAT, which is a joint initiative between the Departments of Health and Human Services and Justice to prevent fraud, waste, and abuse in the Medicare and Medicaid programs. This week actually marks the 2nd anniversary of HEAT, which was created in 2009 and made the fight against healthcare fraud a cabinet-level priority. The federal government and the American taxpayers are losing billions of dollars a year to healthcare fraud. But HEAT's doing something about it. For instance, our Medicare fraud strike forces in 9 locations across the country have charged more than 1,000 defendants with a variety of criminal healthcare fraud offenses involving $2.3 billion in billings. In addition to enforcement, HEAT promotes fraud prevention through compliance, and that's why we're all here today. Our speakers here today have been traveling across the country to our Medicare fraud strike force regions and other cities, educating providers about the realities of Medicare fraud and the importance of implementing an effective compliance program. We know that most of our audience here today consists of healthcare providers. You're here because you're trying to do the right thing. And we're here on behalf of the government today to support you in those efforts. We've got a lot of ground to cover this morning, so I'm going to turn things over to Amanda to walk you through today's schedule.
Okay, thanks, Meredith. And I'd also like to welcome everyone here in DC. Thank you for braving our security system. And also to our webcast participants nationwide. We have a great program ready for you today. It consists of 3 sessions. In the first session, we will provide an overview of the fraud and abuse laws. We'll discuss compliance program basics and also go through operating an effective compliance program. In session 2, we will discuss where to go when a compliance issue arises, and you will hear from a CMS regional administrator about navigating the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. In session 3, a panel of speakers from OIG's Office of Investigations, the United States Attorney's Office, the District of Columbia Medicaid Fraud Control Unit, as well as CMS's Center for Program Integrity, will discuss healthcare fraud enforcement and provide some thoughts on complying with fraud and abuse laws. We will have a break between each session for approximately 20 minutes. For those of you here in person, if you have a question or if you'd like to speak with any of the government speakers here today or the government representatives here in the back, we will be available during the breaks. For those of you viewing our webcast, all of the materials we are using today, including our slides and handouts, are available for download on our website. You can print out the slides and follow along with the speakers, and the handouts are helpful not only for today, but also for use in your daily compliance practice. There's an important note: we will be posting a video of this entire training on our website by the end of the month that you can access at any time. So for those of you awake at 5:30 a.m. out on the West Coast, you will not be missing our presentations if you'd like to go back to bed today. For everyone else, we hope you can, well, for everyone, we hope you can use this video as an educational resource, not only for yourself, but also for your colleagues and your employees. Now, with great pleasure, I would like to introduce Sherry Denkinson, who is our Special Assistant to the Inspector General. In this role, Sherry provides analysis and advice on OIG audits, evaluations, investigations, and law enforcement efforts relating to HHS programs and operations. Sherry has been an active member of the Inspector General community for over 18 years. Please join me in welcoming Sherry Denkinson.